Hey, if you're a bird lover and you enjoy feeding your feathered friends, you've probably wondered, what else can I give them besides the usual seeds? A question that pops up all the time is about grains, and specifically this one. Can birds actually eat bulgur wheat? Well, in this quick explainer, we're going to find out.
So let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind, is bulgur wheat a safe and healthy option to put in your bird feeder?
And the answer is a big, resounding yes. Birds can absolutely eat bulgur wheat. In fact, it's not just okay for them, it can be a really fantastic and nutritious addition to their diet. So let's dive into exactly why it's such a great choice.
Okay, so we know it's safe, but what actually makes it good for them? Let's take a closer look at what's packed inside this little grain.
This is where it gets really good. First off, it's high in dietary fiber, which is awesome for keeping a bird's digestive system happy and running smoothly. Then you've got a decent amount of protein, super important for building strong muscles and keeping those feathers bright and healthy. And all those B vitamins, plus minerals like iron and magnesium, you can think of those as the rocket fuel that powers their flight and all their busy day-to-day activities. And the best part? It's naturally low in fat, making it a truly wholesome choice.
You know, to really get a sense of how good it is, just put it side by side with something like white rice. See, bulgur is a whole wheat grain, which means it holds on to all its natural goodness, the nutrients, the fiber, all of it. White rice, on the other hand, is refined. That means most of that great stuff gets stripped away during processing. So the takeaway here is pretty simple. You get way more nutritional bang for your buck with bulgur.
All right, I think we're all sold on the health benefits, right? But how in the world do you actually prepare it for the birds? Let's get into the super simple how-to.
And here is my absolute favorite part, especially for anyone with a busy schedule. You don't even have to cook it. No, really. Just soaking it in some water is all it takes to get it ready. It's incredibly easy.
So, why is it so easy? What's the secret? Well, it's because bulgur wheat is what we call parboiled. That just means it's already been partially boiled while it was being made. That first step does most of the heavy lifting for you, so a quick soak is all you need to make it soft, easy to digest, and just perfect for your birds to gobble up.
It honestly is this easy. Step 1. Just soak it or cook it until it's nice and tender. Step 2, and this one is super important, let it cool down completely. Hot food can seriously hurt a bird's crop. Step 3, and please, this is a non-negotiable. Always serve it plain. That means no salt, no sugar, no spices, nothing. And finally, step 4, if you want to get fancy, you can mix it in with their regular seeds or some finely chopped fruits and veggies. They'll love it.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. If you've got one of those picky eaters, a seed junkie that turns its beak up at anything new, bulgur might just be your secret weapon. It has this really nice, nutty flavor that can be just the thing to tempt them to try something different. It's like the perfect gateway grain.
Okay, so we've covered why it's good and how to serve it. Now let's switch gears and talk about a few key safety rules, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure we're keeping our birds healthy and happy.
Let's just quickly run through this little safety checklist together. First, moderation is everything. Think of bulgur as a treat, not the main course. Always, and I mean always, make sure it's fresh and doesn't have any mold on it. Since it's served moist, you have to clear out any leftovers after a few hours so it doesn't go bad. And whenever you introduce a new food, just keep an eye on your bird to see how they're handling it. And last but not least, remember that variety is the spice of life and the key to a healthy bird diet.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground here, so let's boil it all down to the final takeaway, your quick and easy guide to bulgur.
If you only remember 3 things from all this, let it be these. Number 1, bulgur is a genuinely nutritious treat that's packed with all the good stuff. Number 2, it is so simple to serve. Just soak or cook it and always keep it plain. And number 3, moderation is your best friend. Use it to add variety to a balanced diet, not to replace it.
So there you have it. Bulgur wheat gets a definite thumbs up. It's healthy, it's a breeze to prepare, and it's a perfect way to mix things up for your birds. Which just leaves one final question for you. Now that you're a bulgur expert, what healthy grain are you going to try out next? Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.